Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So we're going to be looking at my Emperor's Children, so video log number 2, and yeah, looking at the progress that I've made on the army and talking about pre-orders. So if you obviously enjoy what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button and we'll jump into it. So yeah, the Emperor's Children got their pre-orders yesterday and it was an expensive day, let me tell you that. So yeah, pre-orders done. Fulgrim is on his way, Lucius the Eternal, a Lord Coffin, and a third unit of Noise Marines are in the bag, as well as pink dice. Pink dice are important. You've got to have pink dice if you're playing an Emperor's Children army. So it's all good. So yeah, in terms of content that I'm planning on to doing with that, there will be a full painting video for Lucius the Eternal that will be available on the YouTube channel, and then Fulgrim will be in the members area and over on Patreon. Because there's going to be a lot of work involved in that one, and I'm not fully sure how I'm yet going to do it. So it's going to be really good. It's going to be good, cool. The fact that in 2 weeks the army is now going to be fully legal, so we're going to be able to start building army lists on the app, which is going to be really fun. So in my next video log, I'm going to talk about the list of one of the lists that I'm going to be building towards. And then we'll be looking at like another list that I'm ultimately wanting to do, but that's going to be more Flawless Blade heavily focused. But yeah, I haven't ordered any Flawless Blades purely because the Combat Patrol box is such great value when it comes to them. Getting 6 of them in the box, which is, I think they're like, what, 30 odd quid, 37, nearly 40 odd pound. If you get them like online retailers, places like Element Games or my local store Replay Games, you know, the Combat Patrol is such a great value. Yes, you get another Lord Exultant, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And having the extra battle line units, either Tormentors or Infractors, are always going to be good, because you're going to be able to run them quite a lot, which is good. Going to have the maximum amount of Noise Marines I need for the army, which is really good at this stage. So having at least 3 units. I'm probably always going to take at least 2, but there's probably going to be some points in my gameplay with them that I will probably run 3 units more than once. But yeah, but having a great time playing the army. I haven't played them yet. At least building and painting. I got my first game on Wednesday with them. I think I'll be playing Astra Militarum against lots of horses. It's going to be a small point game, but it's still quite good. But yeah, it should be fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera. We're going to have a look at what the army is currently looking like. There has been a lot of progress on the army since the last video, and we'll have a little look at that, and yeah, we'll have a chat about it. So yeah, we have obviously got the Lord Exultant. We've now got basing done, which is obviously something that I didn't have in the last video. So we've got this guy fully finished now. All the basing and everything else is done. Actually, I need to do those 2 tassels. I'll do them shortly. And the 3 tassels there, but I'll do them in a second. But yeah, he's pretty good. I'm really quite liking this model. He is such a lovely kit with lots of nice options. And I'm quite happy with that and how that looks. Quite like the different tone in the black armor and the black leather. I think that looks quite cool. I think the next one I'm probably going to do a different colour. Either do a pink leg, but that will then break from the army colour scheme, which is mainly the pink being up on the upper part of the body. But I'm actually quite happy with that. The cloak I'm happy with. I think maybe I could darken it down a bit more, but yeah, pretty happy with it in regards to that one. Now obviously we've got the squad. The squad is, the power packs do need done, but all 10 of the power packs will be done at once I've got the other 3 guys painted. But these guys are looking really sweet. I actually went through this squad's sprues and took all of the spare parts and put them in my bits box. And my bits box is looking full. This one was the original, the test mini, which I'm quite happy with. Do need to put decals on them, but they'll get all done once all 10 are finished. But yeah, the squad is looking pretty cool. So yeah, I think they look really quite nice with the bases, to be fair. So, which is quite nice. And I do have one entirely new, fully finished model, which I'm really quite happy about. The little gimpy head. There's going to be a painting tutorial on how I do my bases. It's super quick and easy, but I thought I'll do a video for them. That'll probably be up tomorrow on the channel, so just keep an eye out for that. And then finally, the Obsessionist, the squad leader. And if anyone wants me to do a video on the little vials, the little bottles, let me know in the comments below, and I can do that. Saving it rather than it being a part of the main tutorial, I can do that separately. And obviously, then the next new model that was entirely done is my Demon Prince, which I've been working away feverishly at, and I'm really quite happy with how he's turned out. I'm quite liking the sword. I think the sword's quite nice. Again, trying to keep that pinky vibe and keeping the colour scheme, you know, with the guys, so that like the pink shoulder pad, the brass shoulder pad, the chest piece, and the power packs all being sort of that sort of combination of colours, so it's all the same. But yeah, I think he is looking quite good. Yeah, I'm really quite happy with him. Now, I could probably do a lot more work on these skulls and stuff, but, you know, as for a gaming piece, I think he works really well, and he'll look really good. Had a lot of fun with him, and they are super cool in game as well, so I'm very tempted to get a second one and put wings on them. I kind of feel that the Demon Princes are our army's version of a Dreadnought. You know, rather than have Hellbrutes, we just have lots of Demon Princes, which is kind of cool. They're around about the same amount of points as well, which is good. But yeah, that's him. But yeah, really enjoying this army so far. So that's pretty much where the army is standing at. What's next is now finish those 3 Marines off for that Tormentor squad, get all the power packs done, and then that's that squad finished. And I've also started the first unit of Noise Marines. I have a new airbrush arriving, so as soon as that arrives, I'll be able to get through all the airbrushing really quickly. And then it's a matter of then just getting these done, working through the Noise Marines, and starting the unit of Infil and Infractors, and then just start ploughing through them. And then while I'm working through all of the troops, I will be then doing the 3 characters, obviously, which are coming. Fulgrim is going to take a while. I'm not going to lie, Fulgrim is going to take a while to do. I have an idea of how I want to do it. It's just now how to work out how best to do it. Plus, I'd like to film it and do the video process. So I'll probably do a video on building Fulgrim. That'll probably be the first one. I'll probably put that up on YouTube because, like, you know, going through the sub-assemblies for him is probably going to be pretty interesting. And then the actual painting side and everything else will be over in the members and Patreon areas. So I know I've said I don't really like putting things behind a paywall, but there is going to be a lot of work in Fulgrim. You know, I'm going to be pumping a lot of hours into him. He is the centerpiece of the army, so I figured that's probably the best place for it. But as a as a compromise for that, I'll do Lucius the Eternal as well, and have a painting tutorial for him. Now, in regards to Lucius, I'm not a big fan of how the studio have painted him. I think he looks a bit too black in regards to his armour. So, if you've watched the Hammer and Bolter episode over on Warhammer TV, I want to go for more of that. So, I want to be doing the pink chest piece and the shoulder pad. I may sort of do sort of similar to what I've done with my army, where have one shoulder pad more of the brassy colour, but I'll have a look at that when I actually get the model. But I want to kind of sort of incorporate more of what he looks like in the artwork and what they've shown in that animation, rather than what they currently have in the in the paint job now. That they've got for the studio. I'm not too sure why he's more black, unless it's kind of implying that Lord, the Judicator that he kind of comes out of, is the reason why he's got more black armor than pink. But yeah, we can have a look at that. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do a video on the Lord Cockhoffenei yet. That would be kind of cool. But again, you know, how much times do you want me to do pink and black? The painting tutorial for the Emperor's Children as a whole that I'm doing, I'm thinking of mainly just doing that on an infractor. But you know, if you want me to do it on the Lord Cacophony, let me know down below, and I can do that. But because that's a character, I'll probably do a little bit more work on him rather than a normal trooper. So I'll probably just do it on the infractor, to be fair, and that shows you how I do the army painting side. And then if you want to sort of see a sort of more detailed, higher end version, then the Lucius the Eternal video would probably be best for that. But yeah, but that's the video. That's how the army's looking. I'm really excited. It's going to be a long 2 weeks waiting for everything to arrive. So I'm going to try to get as much painting for the army as I can. I believe I already have somebody issued the smackdown on me and wanting to fight them, and hopefully that will be filmed for YouTube, but that's something for the future. But yeah, it should be good. And yeah, really excited to get them on the table on Wednesday, see how they play, and start learning how to play the army. It's going to be super fun. And hopefully in 2 weeks, we'll have another update on the army, and we'll talk about lists that I want to play, lists that I want to build towards, and ultimately having a chat about that and showing a little bit of work on the models as well. But that's the video. So if you are liking what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And if you want to be in it to get the Fulgrim videos, you know, the members and Patreon areas are there now if you want to jump into that. And I will catch everyone later. Bye bye for now.